Hello my witchy friends, welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. My name is Sophie, I'm the Midwest Magician, and with spring right around the corner, I thought it would be a really fun time to talk about some witchy spring cleaning. For me, this isn't just about dusting and tidying up, it's an opportunity to clear out stagnant energy, bring in some positive new vibes, and make space for new blessings and opportunities to come in. So let's go ahead and get started. Before I even begin cleaning, it's essential for me to set an intention. Spring cleaning is more than just tidying up. It's about creating space for growth, new opportunities, and positive energy. Spring is all about renewal. The earth is waking up, and that's the perfect time to clear out the old and let in the new. So before cleaning, I light a candle and I have the intention of releasing what no longer serves me to bring in what will. I like to start my spring cleaning by decluttering. I think it's important to declutter because physical clutter can block energy flow and cause stagnation. So clearing away items that we no longer want or need will allow for fresh energy to kind of circulate more freely within the space. I personally go through everything and have a pile for keeping and a pile for donating, and I, in this case of the blankets, will have a pile for my dogs to take over as well. As you can see, Hazel's very interested to see what she will be receiving. As I am going through things and sorting through if I'm going to keep or donate, I really try to take each item and make sure that it's something that is going to serve me, something that brings me joy, and if not, then I know it's time for it to go. I personally think the act of clearing out physical clutter is so magical because it really allows for new opportunities and energy to flow into your life. So it's not really just a form of physical spring cleaning, but it is energetic spring cleaning as well, and that is so magical to me. Once the decluttering is done, it's time to deep clean. And this goes beyond surface level tidying. It's really about scrubbing away any of that lingering stagnant energy. The act of physical cleaning helps to shift the energy in the room and refresh the environment. So to make sure we get a good deep clean, I'm making my own all-purpose cleaner. And for this recipe, I'm using citrus peels, I'm using dried pine, I'm using dried rosemary from my garden, and I will top it all off with some white vinegar and water. I use like a 50-50 combo of the two. And then at the very end, I do add in just a pinch of salt for some purification energy. I personally really love this recipe. I feel like the citrus brings in a very fresh and refreshing energy, while the pine and rosemary bring in protection, and the salt and vinegar add purification and kind of cleansing properties. And the water kind of just holds the intention all together for everything. Here is what it looks like all put together. And of course, with spring cleaning, we do want to clean all of the regular parts of the house that we clean on a regular basis. But with this, it's time to get a little bit deeper. I like to move furniture out of the way. I like to take rugs up and shake them out, and sometimes I even throw them outside on our clothesline just to get a little bit refreshed. But I really like to focus on kind of the corners of the house, the less visited areas of the house, not just because the dirt and dust can start to collect there, but stagnant energy can be stuck in those corners, stuck underneath furniture or behind objects. And believe me, I did find a lot of dust and dirt, but I was more so worried about the energy. And once we do get those areas kind of cleaned and cleansed, it just gives such a nice, refreshed feeling that I cannot get enough of. It always really feels so nice and refreshed once you get everything kind of shaken out, get the energy moving, and get everything put back to where it actually goes. And I do also like to, at the end of putting everything back together, add a spritz of my all-purpose cleaner as well. With spring cleaning, I do also really like to focus on cleaning windows and mirrors. Keeping those clean allows light to come into your home, and windows and mirrors are both very reflective, so cleaning them can bring in clarity, and keeping them clean can reflect that positivity and good energy back in your life. And this is a good time to also mention doorways and entryways, keeping door handles wiped down, since these are kind of liminal portals where people and energy enter into the home. Once everything is officially cleaned throughout the house or room by room, I do like to go in and hit the room with a little smoke cleanse. And while I do, I kind of just say a little affirmation saying that my home is a sanctuary filled with love, light, and peace. And this will kind of anchor the positive energy that we've been cleansing and cleaning for into the space. After doing a smoke cleanse, I do either like to make a room spray, or in this case, I'm going to be doing kind of like my own take on a sacred water. And the reason for that is because with the smoke cleanse, we kind of banished any negative energy and we anchored that. And now I'd like to invite in the positive energy, the fresh vibes, if you will. So the recipe that I use for this is just going to be a little bit of salt, plain water, and a dash of Florida water. And the way that I'm going to be spreading this water throughout the house, room by room, is by tying a bunch of lavender together, and I will be dipping the lavender in the water and kind of flicking it throughout the rooms of the house. And I chose lavender because it does have very calming and peaceful energy and associations. And this is what it looks like to use it. It does give quite a lot of water, so if you don't want as much, just use fewer flowers. And you don't have to use lavender either. Any type of flower that works for you will work just nicely for this. And that is kind of a brief overview of what I like to do for spring cleaning as a witch. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out with the algorithm. If you're not yet subscribed, please feel free to hit that subscribe button right down below. And if you made it to the end of the video, can you leave any flower emoji? I love to see who makes it to the end, and I want to see a beautiful garden down in the comments section. Let me know if there's anything that you like to do for your spring cleaning routine that I haven't talked about in the video, and I will see you guys very soon for the next one. Bye!